Alright everybody, so welcome back, and in this live we are gonna be working with LangChain model, and for that thing I will have to use API key of Gemini, and let's see how that's gonna be going on. Again, I have no idea exactly how the things are gonna be going on right now, but because this is gonna be my first time going through that, so let's see exactly how it's actually gonna be working out. By the way, let's continue. And as for this fast API, I will be learning more things about it. And why even I'm learning about fast API once I already know how to create a server using Node.js, and also what is the reason behind it. And the simple thing is that in future I want to work with AI related stuff, and if I'm working with that, then even if I'm just integrating the LLM models in LangChain and all, most of the things are I mean, you can do that using the TypeScript and JavaScript too, but most of the things directly accessible in Python, and that means if I'm doing them using Python, then I need to create the server, and just for that thing I'm learning this thing, and I think within a couple of weeks it should be done as well. And once this is done, then I don't really need to worry about anything. By the way, as for the new thing, that is the Gen AI, so for that particular session I was actually working on RAG retrieval augmented generation. This is a quite easy peasy that you just embed your data. So ultimately once you get the data, you just split it into chunks, and once the data is actually split into chunks, then you embed the data. Similarly, you embed the query, and then you just look for the relevant data. Once you get that, you just give that particular data to the model, and once the LLM gets the model, LLM responds the to your query. It's as simple as that. But it is not as simple. You actually have to create a LangChain model for that, and let's simply go through that exactly what those things are. So when it comes to, again I have to just simply delete this. When it comes to that LangChain model, that simply means I need to go where sessions and this particular thing. Okay, I had a problem in this one. I don't know how many projects I have and how many problems I have to face. Sometimes I myself even get confused, then I realize, okay, this is the project that I have to work on, is that so? But never mind, let's continue. So I'm gonna be going with other locations of projects, and these are the things that I have to delete, but unfortunately I'm not able to do that. If I click on properties, permissions, you are not the owner, so you cannot change this permission. Literally, okay, later in the future I will be checking this thing out, exactly why do I have these many errors. Right now I should be going to the Udemy section, and turns out, yeah, I do need to go through many things at the same time. Let's see how many things we are gonna be able to cover. I need to give more time, that is the right thing, and I'm not able to do that, so that is something I have to keep in mind, and I have to give it as much time as possible so that I can actually get the things done. Having said that, I can go to my RAG section. Here I can just simply open this. So code, let's simply open this. Once it is actually open, then that's it. Then inside this I will just simply start working. Okay, but before that, photo reg session 2, and what is this? I have no idea, so I will just simply remove it from here. What is this all about? I have no idea, but that is why I will simply be removing it. I have Docker compose up, it will just simply start running that, and this is the code that I have. Let's simply understand the code. First of all, ls cd, one step back, ls, and I have my venv over here, and then how will I be selecting that? Let's do one thing, select code interpreter, and this is actually gonna be this recommended one, and turns out I'm still facing the error, so let's do that again. This is gonna be this one, I'm still facing the error. Select interpreter, let's go here. What that? Just a sec, Control Shift V, select interpreter, and interpreter, create a virtual environment, interpreter path, browse, and once I'm browsing, then I have to go to LLM model, and I have to go to venv, and bin, and Python if I'm not wrong. That's something. Okay, that is something that's gonna work. And once this particular thing is done, then what is the next thing that I can do? First of all, what is the use of LangChain? LangChain actually helps us do everything like chunking and all. So first of all, Lang just gives us something called PDF loader. It will load the PDF. Recursive character text splitter, it will just simply split that. OpenAI embeddings will simply embed that. Quadrant vector store will be used for storing the data in the vector format. By the way, as for this thing, I will not really be using this. So let's go to what? Let's go to LangChain right now. LangChain. And it's time to just simply go through the documentation of this as well. Initially, before starting this live, before going the live, I was actually scared, like, wow, LangChain, how will I be doing it? And again, those things are yet to be done, but once you start something, things gets easier, right? So that's what I'm expecting it to be. By the way, LangChain Python deep agents, I will be going with LangChain if I'm not wrong. This is the only one. Excuse me, just suffering a bit from sneeze. Okay, so first of all, if you go here, I hope I will be able to get the right thing. So first of all, you have to load the PDF. For loading the PDF, okay, change log. Nope, not this one. Okay, turns out that I'm not even able to find the right thing. That is great. Streaming, not really this one. After that, Guardians, runtime, context engineering model, context protocol, multi-agent, nothing is important. And then, nope, this is not the one I'm looking for. I can click on integration, and after clicking on integration, this is the first thing that I'm getting, and that is, come on, text splitters are here, embedding models are here, vector stores are here, and PDF, that must be somewhere here. Amazon, Anthropic, all providers, forget about all providers, I don't even need to. Chat models, am I gonna be having PDF over here? OpenAI and completions, it must be somewhere here. I'm nearby, I know, because I've gone through it once. So PDF must be somewhere, but turns out it will take some time. Retrievers, will this help? Vector, document loaders, web. Alright, here is PDF. So first of all, I have to go to document loaders, because of course I need to load the documents first of all. Once I'm here, I would like to go through that. I mean, I would like to just simply read through it quickly. Document loaders provide a standard interface for reading data from different sources such as Slack, Notion, or Google Drive into LangChain document format. This ensures the data can be handled consistently regardless of the source. Okay, that's fine. Interface. Each document loader may define its own parameters, but they share a common API. Load, lazy load, loads all documents at once. Streams documents lazily, useful for large data sets. So you can just simply read them, that's okay. Web, unstructured, recursive URL stamp, I mean, ultimately these are the options are there. I will mainly be focusing on this PDF section, and I want to read a PDF, so uses PyPDF to load and parse PDF. So first of all, I will just simply click on this. Once I clicked on this notebook provides a quick overview for getting started with the PyPDF document loader for detailed whatever. Okay, and then class PyPDF loader. Okay, then PyPDF document lazy loading, it supports. Credentials, I need to have Langsmith API get whatever, forget about this. Installation, so I need to install LangChain community PyPDF, that I have already done. Note, you may need to restart kernel to use update packages. Okay, that's fine. Then after that, LangChain community document.loaders is gonna be equals to import PyPDF loader, that's I'm already doing. Then I have to give it the path of that particular PDF, and once the path has been given, then it will read the PDF, and once it is reading the after reading the PDF, it will just simply give me the loader, and loader will contain the data. So loader.load is gonna be this, so I will get the documents, and then the 0th index I will be getting, and at the 0th index I will just simply be getting the data. Let's see what exactly am I doing inside this. So first of all, it's as simple as that. Loader, so PyPDF file path, I'm just simply giving the file path. Once it gets the file path, it simply loads the PDF. Once it loads the PDF, then loader.loader, it gives you the content of the pages in the form of a list, and then you can just simply print that on the base with the help of the indexes. And after that, split the docs into smaller chunks. Then we have to split the chunks, split the PDF into smaller chunks. And for this thing, I'm using recursive characters text splitter. Again, if you have a look at this, so you can go through the documentation. The second thing that we have that is splitters, text splitters. So if you click on the text splitters right now, first of all you will have to install this. Once you have installed this, after that you will have to import recursive character text splitter. That's the same thing I'm doing, and using this particular method I'm simply splitting it, and once it is splitted, then something else. So text splitter is gonna be this. Once this is splitted, so text splitter dot split documents documents is gonna be equals to docs. Just a sec. This is the object that I have got, and on that particular object I am calling this particular method, and this is actually requiring the document. Once it gets the document, it simply splits it into chunks, and that's the same thing must be happening over here. So first of all I got my splitter, then I'm calling splitter and I'm providing it the document. It simply gives me the text, and same here, it text splitter. First of all I got that, and then I'm simply splitting that, and that's it. So far so good. So ultimately we have split that, then we've got the chunks, and after getting the chunks, I'm calling using OpenAI embedding models. What does this do? It because first of all you had a lot of data, then you just read the data. Once you read the data, then you got the data. Once you got the data, you split it into chunks. Once the data got split into chunks, then you are embedding the data, and for embedding the data I was using OpenAI embedding this thing, but I'm not gonna be doing it. Why am I not gonna be doing it? Because I don't have the really bad thing, I don't have the credits on my OpenAI. So what will I do? I will look for some other thing. So let's click on embedding models over here, and I can go to what is this? Embedding models. Embedding models transform raw text such as sentence, paragraph or tweet into a fixed length vector of numbers that captures its semantic meaning. These vectors allow machines to compare and search text based meaning rather than exact words. So it just simply like it is actually converts it to a number. By the way, I would love to know more about it. Embedding models. So this overview covers text-based embedding models. LangChain does not currently support multi-model embeddings. That's great. Embedding models transform raw text such as sentences, paragraph or tweet into a fixed length of vector numbers that captures its semantic meaning. These vectors allow machines to compare and search text-based meaning rather than exact word. So ultimately, once you have the data, converting that data into numbers, vector numbers, is actually called embedding. Okay, in practice this means that texts with similar ideas are placed close together in the vector space. For example, instead of matching only the phrase machine learning, embeddings can surface documents that discuss related concepts even when different wording is used. That's right, how it works. Vectorization. The model encodes each input string as a high dimensional vector. Similarity scoring. Vectors are compared using mathematical metrics to measure how closely related the underlying texts are. Similarity matrix. The several metrics are commonly used to compare embeddings. Cosine similarity measures the angle between two vectors. Okay, Euclidean. Excuse me if the Euclidean, if the pronunciation is not right. Measure the straight line distance between 2 points, and dot product measures how much one vector projects onto another. Here's an example of computing cosine similarity between two vectors. So here we are just simply doing that, but we don't even need to do this. Rather, we have to go to something called OpenAI embedding is here, Azure embedding, Google generative embedding. So I think this is the one that I should be using, Google generative embedding, and then Google. Yeah, so this is the only thing that we have. So I will be using Google generative embedding, Google generative AI embedding, AI Studio and Gemini API I will be using. Connect to Google's generative AI embedding service using Google generative AI embeddings class found in LangChain Google GenAI package. This will help you get started with Google's generative AI embedding models like Gemini using LangChain. For detailed documentation on Google this feature and configure options, please refer to the API. So of course I will have to go through their APIs. So let's simply open this just right here, and after that integration steps setup. To access Google's generative AI embedding models, you will need to create a Google Cloud project, enable the generative language API, get an API key, and install the LangChain Google GenAI integration package. That's fine. So let's first of all go here and integration Google Vertex AI. Okay, so like they're actually providing many things. I'm not gonna be going with that. The simple step is here. So let's go to Google Console Cloud. I will be just looking for this one, and once I'm actually here, I will just simply click on this. And the thing is that I'll have to change the email, so let me even do that. The best thing of learning Google API about Google's LLM model is that they are mostly free, kind of. They provide a lot of credits, so you can just simply use them and just get started with your project. And once you have learned one, switching to another will not be a big deal. So let's do one thing. Cloud Hub creates virtual run deployment. Okay, so now the question comes, how will I get the API keys? So let's go through the documentation that was so over here what was mentioned here. To access Google generative embedding models, you will need to create a Google Cloud project, enable the generative language API. I think Vertex AI, and then I'll actually have to take the help of API and services, credentials, auth. I mean, this is not something I'm looking for. Cloud, not this one. Security, BigQuery, Cloud Run, API and services, matrix key support. Okay, get started instance backups, VPS, IP, internal, Cloud Run jobs, monitoring, database, matrix explorers. Okay, BigQuery Studio, data transfers, SQL. Okay, security issues, access fine, not ready. Cloud, Kubernetes engine, not this one. Then compute engine, VM instances, we can create them, but this is not something I'm looking for. Vertex AI can be something helpful. Rag engine is also here, so I think this is the one that I need to simply go through. But apart from this particular thing, marketplace, I am admin, and billing. So let's simply click on Vertex AI right now, and again I need to know more about it, otherwise it's gonna be like doing nothing. So let's click on this Vertex AI Studio. Okay, I mean, but even before that, LangChain integrations packages. Okay, LangChain offers an extensive ecosystem with 1000 plus integrations across chat, whatever. A provider is a third-party service on platform that LangChain integrates with to access AI capabilities like chat models, embeddings, and vector stores. These providers have standalone LangChain provider packages for improved versioning dependency in our chat models, embedding models, and tools. So okay, we get these three things. We get the chat models, we get embedding models, and first of all I would like to even try the chat model out right now, and after that I will be going with the embedding model. So let's try to use the chat model of Gemini. So chat models are language models that use a sequence of messages as inputs and return messages outputs. Okay, featured mode, while less these LangChain classes support indicated advanced feature you may need to refer. Okay, fine. Chat and then Google. Really, chat perplexity is here. This chat Google. I hope I must have that somewhere. Grok is here. Google generative AI. So chat Google generative AI I have. So let's simply click on this. Chat Google generative AI. What will this do? Pip install. Okay, all these things happen using LangChain only. So LangChain, I'll have to just simply install that. Once it is actually installed, then Google API key. Okay, fine. After that, environment variables. Then chat Google generative AI. It is just simply getting the inputs. and then it will be just simply returning the output. So model is gonna be here. I will be getting them, I will be saving the messages as well, then I will be getting AI messages. Once I have them, I can just simply print them, and that is it. Okay, so far so good, but let's talk about the embedding models right now, just this one. Okay, and once this particular thing is done, I'm back here again, and that was Google generative embedding. So let's close this, and Google generative AI embedding, that's the same thing. And once I'm here, first of all, they were simply saying that I'll have to get the AI embedding models. You'll have to create a Google and then enable generative language API. Is there any option for this? Generate media, not this one, yeah. Okay, inside this dashboard, modern garden, vertex AI studio, gen AI evaluation, tuning, gens tools, rag engine, vertex AI search, vertex vector search. Okay, rely on vertex AI. And what does this vector search do? What does this vector AI search, rag engine, and that's it. These are the ones that I need to know more about. So first one is vector search. What will this do? Let's, let it of course load. This is the thing, I do not have a proper way, so I have to just get the things done on my own. Okay, creating billing account, really, just a sec. Okay. Alrighty, let's continue. Ouch, it was about to fall down. So enable billing for project. Again, I'm not gonna be going with this one. Vertex AI, what will this do for me? I'll have to take the help of AI for sure. Billing my first. So they're actually asking me to bill. Now I want to use Gemini for LangChain embedding model. How to get the API key? As simple as that. I hope it will be able to help me. So ultimately embedding model, and then I will be calling the things on the embedding model, but even before that it needs to have the proper things. So step, go to this new project, give it a name, LangChain Gemini, create it, enable the Vertex AI API. Gemini models run on Vertex AI, that's okay. In Google APIs and services, click enable APIs, search Vertex AI API and then enable it. Okay, let's try this thing, APIs and services. First of all, I need to click on that. So that simply means that I can close. It's better to take the help of AI when you actually don't know anything, right? So let's click on APIs and services. I can directly click on this, and once I have clicked on this, then I can just simply go ahead. I hope I'm audible, right? Yeah, I am audible. Then after that I have to search something, and from where can I actually search? Enable APIs and services. I can click on this, and then from here what do I need to allow? After that, Vertex AI API is something that I have to allow from here. So let's look for Vertex AI. Okay, turns out it is okay. I can search it here. Vertex AI. I should be getting that. So Vertex AI API. This was something that I've been looking for. Let's click on this. Thankfully, I am getting closer. I can just simply enable it, and once it is enabled, then I will be getting the API key. Amazing. And then I should be able to keep the API key in my environment variables, and then it should be working. You have no idea when you are actually so far the tutor that the teacher that I've been following, he's been getting the things done using chat GPT and all, OpenAI. And now I don't have the subscription, so I need to just explore the things on my own. Really bad. To call this API from your own application, you may need to create credentials. I may need to create credentials, fine. And create credentials, let's simply click on this. And let's see what's gonna happen next. Vertex API, user data, application data, data belonging to Google user like their email, user consent required, application data belonging to your own application such as your apps, cloud. What data will you be accessing? Different credentials are required to authorize access depending on the type of the data. This okay, let's do one thing. Gonna be taking the help of AI actually right now, because I don't know, bro. As simple as that. Credentials, create credentials API key. Google will generate which one should I select? As simple as that. It's like my heart is saying dhak dhak dhak, and still I have to do it. Okay, so application data here. So LangChain calls Gemini from your backend server. It doesn't access Google's user data, therefore it needs a service account. Application data creates a. Okay, fine, I got that. I can come here, I can click on the application data, and I can really Vertex API. Cool. Click on next. Have you ever done it? Yeah. Okay, you must have. Then service name, display the name of the service. Email address. Turns out I've never done this, but okay. Service account name. Tell me about this. Tell me about this, because I know nothing here. Thank God I have the power of AI. Great, you are on the service account creation screen here. So fill service information. Use something like service account name, Vertex LLM service, service account ID autofills, description service account for Vertex embedding, and then you click create and continue. Add required permissions. On the next screen permissions, you must give this account access to Vertex AI. So Vertex AI user. This role allows the service account to call embedding and model APIs. Then click continue. Skip principals with access. You don't need to add any principals, so just click add done. Create, you download the key, then I will get the download the key JSON format, then use it in code. Well, thank you very much. It helped me a lot. Yeah, why shouldn't I thank it? First of all, it is just simply telling me the proper name. It is even giving me the proper name, Vertex LLM service. I will just simply click on this. I will click on this, not that, rather this, then this. I will paste the name here, session ID, come on. Okay, this is pasted. I don't know whether I should be then email address, Vertex service, Vertex LLM service. This is the service account ID, that is fine. And then description, just a minute. Do not do that right now. I'm busy. Okay, never mind. Let's talk about the description right now. So service account for Vertex AI embeddings. Let's simply copy it and unfortunately, not fortunately, unfortunately, yeah, fortunately, what unfortunately. Let's simply paste it. I don't know why, but this page is crazy. Create and continue. 999 that on why is this that like that, but okay, never mind. Okay, this then I have to select a role, and role is gonna be Vertex AI, something like that. Vertex AI user. I hope that's the same thing it actually asked me to do. Required permissions. Vertex, select this role, Vertex AI user. Thank you, bro. I mean, not bro, but yeah, thanks a lot, man. It actually helped me a lot. Then add I am admin condition, no condition. Add another role. Help me. How many roles am I getting? I'm actually getting a lot. I need to learn about Google's Gemini API key properly. And this is optional. Add admin condition. I can just simply continue from here. And principals, no principals. I hope both of them are optionals. Optional. Can I done it? Okay, this thing is done. I have my service name over here. I don't know what to do next now. Create credentials. Right now credential is automatically created. Do I need to create that again? Disable API, that means API has been created. From where can I get my API key? Good question. I don't know. I'm just simply exploring it. I will definitely get it. I have the AI, and as long as I have my AI, I don't really need to worry about anything. Credentials, let's simply click on this. Come on. So this is the one that I have, and that is a Vertex LLM. And if I just simply click on this, I should be getting my API key. Let's see what am I gonna be getting. So email, I have this. Disable service account, that's fine. And this is the description I have. Unique ID, what are the uses of these things? Email, keys, let's click on the keys. And service account is put security risk is compromised. We recommend you avoid downloading service account keys and instead use a workload identity tree, whatever. Okay, Google automatically disables service account keys detected in public repositories. You can customize this behavior by using I am service account key. Okay, I don't have any here. Permissions, details, unique ID, and then this. Reload the page. Yeah. First of all, I don't even know many things about it. And on the top of that, it is just simply doing like this. Okay, it turns out that I need to. Okay, I think this is fine. I need to go to this. What the hell? Really? I created it there. Wow. 11 minutes. Let's simply click on this. Service accounts. I have nothing over here. Even if I click on this Vertex API, Vertex, not AI search. Let's go to APIs and services, and after this I can go here and I can just search for enable API service. That means the last one that I created, that was just for no use. I had better just simply deactivate that. So over here I created something like this, but even before that, okay, this got created, that's fine. How am I gonna be getting the API key? Is there any solution? I mean, is there any way to get the API key from here? Vertex, and this role allows, click continue, skip principals, and then create and download the key. Now go to I am admin service accounts, your account, keys, add key. What the hell? I am admin service account. Now I have to go to I am admin service accounts, then create service account. Service account I already have. Then once this particular thing is done, what is the next thing? Your account, then keys, add key. So over here I have to click on keys. So let's click on this particular thing first of all. Then over here I can click on keys, Then I can click on add key. Okay, add key. It was such a small feature. Okay, create a new key. This is crazy. Jason recommended create the key. I know it now. Okay, once the key is created, it's been downloaded, and that is it. Amazing. So one key is active right now. I can even delete the key if I want. Let's go through the same process again. By the way, accidentally I created this particular thing on this Gmail that should never ever happen. So let's simply delete this. I will not be disabling it, rather I will be deleting it directly. Delete. Okay, failed. Reload the page. And wait a while, it should be done. Service account, there is no service account, that's fine. If I go to, many options are here actually. If I go to API services, and if I click on APIs and services, turns out I don't have any API and services right now. If I click on credentials, I had one credentials and I have to delete that. Now I have none. Okay, that's a good thing. What is the next thing that I can do? I can just simply close this, and right now I am here in this particular Gmail, and once I'm actually in this particular Gmail, so I can click on this. I can go to APIs and services, and I can go to credentials, and inside my credentials, let's see whether I have any credential or not. And turns out I have two credentials, Better Auth and Passport. These are the credentials for the Google Auth and all. Okay, I can click on create credentials, and API key I will be creating for this, and this is not something that I want. Close this. I can click on enable the APIs and services, and then I can click on enable API and services. I can search for Vertex AI, just like this. Wait for a while, let it search. Failed to load the services, please forget about this. Then I can click on Vertex AI API. Once it is done, I can enable this. Once it is enabled, then I continue again to the other stuff. And meanwhile, the kit that got downloaded, I will be removing that because there's no use having that here now anymore. Inside my downloads, I got this. I will be deleting it, and after deleting this, it got enabled right just after this disable API, so I can even disable it, but I don't need to disable it. And right now I can click on credentials, and I should be getting this particular credential that I just created, and then I have to do some other stuff as well. So reload the page. Okay, I have Better Auth, I have Passport, but I don't have other keys, so that's fine. I can go to enable APIs and services. Library. This is actually just gonna be the library, and I can look for Vertex AI, and I hope I have enabled this. And if I click on this, it should already be enabled. Okay, so I can simply click on manage once it is enabled. So let's click on manage. Once I click on manage, so I'm redirected to this particular section over here. And after this one, cottage, I can click on credentials. What will happen? Inside credentials, I have these two credentials over here, and I have cost related stuff. Vertex AI API is ready, like that is enabled. Let's take the help of AI right now. I'm not really getting any way around over here, so I will simply ask what to do next. What to do next? wait for a while. Of course it's gonna take some time, but I hope it's gonna be doing great job. No, 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 no. Oh come on yaar, how long will it analyze? Okay, nice. The screenshot console vertex API is enabled. Now step create a service account key. Okay, now actually I have to go to admin. Come on yaar, got that. I know what to do next. Now I can click on this. I can go to I am admin page. So I am an admin. After this how I clicked on that. Let's click on it again, this particular section, and over here I can go to I am. Okay, was I supposed to be here or not? I'll have to check it. Gemini, say I am admin, services, service accounts, and then so I'll have to click on the service accounts. Sorry, again doing it for the first time. Remember this, so it is okay. I mean it is really okay if I am able to look for the right things on my own with the help of AI. Service accounts, let's simply click on this, and once I clicked on this, then I will be creating a new service account because I have enabled Vertex AI, so I should be able to create the service account as well. So let's simply click on this. The service name is gonna be Vertex okay, Vertex AI embedding, just like this. The session ID is gonna be Vertex really okay, Vertex AI embedding is the session ID. Description is gonna be it's Vertex AI embedding is also gonna be description, and I will just simply be creating this. This should be fine. 8:40, interesting. Till 9:30 I will be live, and after that I will just simply end this. As simple as that. As for the role, so many roles are gonna be there: job, basic, actions, manager, AI notebook, API gateway, app engine, artifact repository, BigQuery, cloud data, financial services. I mean, don't know how many things are there, and cloud workstations, cloud engine. Let's just simply keep going through them, and I have to go with the Vertex AI. So just keep going. Risk manager, services, Vertex AI starts with V. That means that is just about to come, and this is where Vertex AI is. So I can just simply click on Vertex AI. I could have searched it, but I wanted to just have a look at all the roles that I get over here, and this is the Vertex AI that I'm gonna be actually selecting. Come on, I hope it's going to be selected soon. I don't know why, but rendering issue. I'm just simply getting this page takes a lot of 86% of my RAM. Is this kind of heavy page or what? I'm not even able to select. That's insane. I'll have to just simply wait for a while. Okay, I hope it got selected. It still needs some time to just simply reflect it here. That's what I selected. It should be visible over here. Okay, finally it is not visible yet. Vertex AI, and I need to just wait. That's it. I can't really do anything. Don't know why, but this page okay. Oh, something went wrong. Thank you very much for letting me know about this. Really? Vertex AI embedding. Triple 9 and Vertex AI embedding, just like this. Create select role, vertex AI user, continue, and service account role, let's simply click on done. It should be done. Okay, I have created it 2 times, that is insane. One of them, this one got created right now, another one was created earlier. So let's do one thing, let's delete the current one because I created it earlier, so I will be using that one, services and accounts, and that is already there. If I simply reload the page, so this is the one that I have over here, and if I just simply click on this, then over here vertex AI embedding, this is the description, vertex AI embedding, name, description, unique ID, disable service account, I can even disable it. I can click on advanced and I can just do some advanced stuff. I can click on keys, I can click on add key, I can click on create new key, I can click on JSON recommended, I can click on create. Okay, the key has been generated right now, and once the key has been generated, I can go and look for that. By the way, once I actually got the key, so let me look at the format of the key, exactly what kind of key I got, and for that thing, of course, I'll just have to stop sharing my screen for a while. Okay, crazy thing. Okay, I hope I will not face the network issue. It doesn't matter, like I have to be live for 45 minutes, that's it, not more than that, and this much I will do anyhow. Doesn't matter what comes or how hard this is. Okay, it doesn't matter. So let's do it. I hope you cannot see my screen right now, or can you? No, you cannot. And right now I can just simply check the keys that I have got. Don't worry about this, I'm just simply checking the keys, the API keys that I have got. Mainly because of that thing, I have just stopped sharing the screen right now. And as for the type of this open with the code, I will be just simply opening it with the code, and yes, open it, and turns out this is the type. So I'm getting my type, service account, project ID, this is the project ID that I'm getting, private key ID I'm getting this, private key, begin private key, so ultimately it begins and it ends like this. I will be showing you not the case but the overall structure, so just give me a second and then I will be turning it on. Then I get a client email, this is the email, client ID, this is the ID, auth URI, this is the token URI, auth provider, client universe. Okay, let's do one thing, let's simply do it like this, and now I can actually show it to you. So let me enable the rendering screen, like displaying the screen, and these many options I actually got in my key, and but out of those things I don't know which one to use. Never mind, let's simply close this from here. And apart from this particular thing, once this is done, key JSON, the file contains credentials, don't upload to GitHub, etc. Okay, export Google application credentials to pass to Google application credential. So Google application credentials will have all these ones. Okay, fine, export this, otherwise echo Google application credentials. Use Gemini embeddings in LangChain, pip install LangChain, Vertex AI, Google Cloud AI platform, and then model, project, location. Vertex AI user, double check the requirements. Billing is enabled on GCP, Vertex AI API is enabled, already done, service account done. You are ready. Embedding and API key. I don't get the API key here. So if I just simply stop sharing the screen for a while right now, and then if I actually just simply click on this, open it with the code, and turns out let's check this data out. Let me even share the screen right now. I'm not really gonna have any problem with this, and this is the data that I'm actually getting, and this is the format. This is the key data I got. How to use it? Let's see. Perfect, that's Google service account JSON key, exactly Vertex AI Gemini needs. Now we have two ways to use it. Method on the most common: set environment variables, put the JSON somewhere safe, rag keys Vertex JSON, okay, and then export the environment variable Linux or Mac. So export this full path to the vertex.json, and then export Google application to $home this, okay, and for Windows PowerShell do this method to pass explicit credentials in Python code. So pip install cloud Google AI platform, LangChain and all. After that credentials is gonna be service account credentials from services account file, full path to this. Okay, getting a call right now, I'll have to pick it up. Alright everybody, let me just simply, I'll be back.